It's official. I've lost 20 pounds in less than 2 months on the keto diet. I feel really good about that. I started at 215 and I weighed in this morning at 195.0. Feels so good. Feels good to lose that weight, but it also feels really good to feel so good. I have tons of energy and keto has changed my life. But welcome back to day 2 of my week-long challenge of filming every single day what I eat in a day on keto. In these videos, I am going to put recipes in the description for everything that I make. I'll put a macro breakdown for each of my meals, and then I'll add a keto grocery list for you. So if you want to go ahead and replicate a full week of eating, you can go through each one of these videos, compile a grocery list based on what I've put in my description for each of the videos, and try it out and see if you have some success. I'm very pleased with my progress. I mean, I lost 0.8 pounds overnight from my day of eating yesterday. So if you want to follow along with how I'm doing things, I don't claim to be an expert, but I do claim to have already lost 20 pounds because it's the truth. And I am telling you the truth that I feel the best I have ever felt. So let's get started with our breakfast. Yesterday I made one big Bulletproof coffee. Today I'm actually going to divide the ingredients between 2 cups of coffee because I want 2 cups of coffee today. So I'll have half a scoop of the Perfect Keto collagen and 1 tablespoon of heavy whipping cream. This is how I'm going to start my day. I'll be back when I make my 2nd cup of coffee with my eggy breakfast. My next meal is going to be scrambled eggs with cheese on top of it, spinach, and raw pecans. So I measured out 60 grams of spinach, which is 2 cups. I heat up a tablespoon of olive oil. So I measured out 1 ounce of mozzarella cheese, and for 1 ounce of the pre-shredded cheese is less than 1 carb. Now I'm going to measure out 28 grams of pecans. So this is my finished product for my breakfast. I'll actually probably put a little bit of hot sauce on my eggs because I like to do that. And this is my hot sauce of choice. I love this, or the Frank's Red Hot Sauce. But this is my finished product. I'm actually still working on my first Bulletproof coffee of the morning, but I am going to get around to having that 2nd cup at some point. I know I will, because I really want a 2nd cup of coffee today. So this is meal number 1, and I'll let you know when I'm on my 2nd cup of coffee. Coffee number 2. Here's my 2nd cup of coffee. I will check back in when I start feeling hungry, which will be in a couple of hours. Now for my midday snack. It's gonna look a little different than I was expecting because I kind of just don't feel like eating a salad. I just wanna have some finger food. So I had actually pre-measured out the other day some cucumber for one of my salads. It's just 30 grams of cucumber. Now I'm going to, whoops, let me turn the scale back on. Now I'm gonna measure out some red pepper. So 24 grams of red pepper, then a tablespoon of ranch dressing, Then I'm gonna have a new flavor of Quest protein chips that I got. I've tried the chili lime and I'm gonna try the nacho cheese. I like this brand. They're a little more dirty keto and lazy, but you know what? I'm feeling a little lazy right now, and they're 4 grams of carbs, so we'll just have to make sure we count that into our total macro count for the day and don't exceed our total 20 grams of net carbs. But this is going to be my midday snack. I'm pretty hungry. It has been about 4.5 hours since I last ate and I'm getting hungry, so I'll check back in with you at dinner time. Time for dinner, the last meal of the day today. I'm gonna be done after I eat this, and you may have guessed it if you watched yesterday's video, it's the same exact thing. I made a keto-friendly pot roast last night that made 4 servings. My husband actually ate 2 helpings to himself last night, so I just have 1 left over for myself, and then I'm gonna have frozen green beans like I had last night. I actually don't have time to show you measuring out and microwaving and all the stuff to the green beans, but you can imagine I'm gonna measure out 85 grams of green beans, and then here is my serving size of my pot roast from last night. I'll put a recipe in the description, and again with the grocery list I will include that, but I don't have time to do any more filming tonight, but I have to get the boys ready for bed, give them their baths, put them to sleep, and then I want to edit this video, so I don't have time to do like a fancy situation. But yeah, 85 grams, which is 3/4 cup of green beans steamed on the stove. You can watch yesterday's video for that, and you can watch yesterday's video for the assembly of this pot roast, and like I said, recipe will be in the description to this. But anyway, hope you enjoyed this, hope you're doing well, and I'm gonna be back again tomorrow for day 3 of a full day of eating keto. Okay, before I forget, let me just tell you what my macros were for the day in my Carb Manager app. So I logged everything from my coffee to eggs, spinach, and pecans breakfast, then my cucumber, red pepper, and protein chip snack, then pot roast and green beans for dinner. Overall, I had 1,322 calories. The ratio of fat to protein to net carbs looks pretty good, 11 grams of net carbs out of 20. So I'm done logging for the day, and I will see you next time. Bye!